In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to use the AI quiz interaction to create an exit quiz that assesses learners' understanding at the end of a video. Begin by choosing a spot on the timeline. Since this is an exit quiz, select a spot close to the end of the video. Choose the quiz interaction from the list of available interaction types and enter a title. In the next section, you can provide a set of instructions. This is optional, but if provided, these instructions will appear as the cover page of the quiz. The question bank is where you can add your questions. There are 3 ways to do so. The first is the question form for adding an individual question. At the top, you can enter your question text. It's a rich text editor, so you can add anything from images and links to math expressions. Then, you can add the answer options. For each option, you can also provide feedback, which will be shown when that option is selected. You can drag and drop the answer options to rearrange them. Check the box to mark an option as correct. You can enter a hint for the question in the hint box. The weight field lets you specify how much this question counts toward the total score. Finally, check the shuffle box if you want the options to reshuffle when the question is shown. You can also perform actions on questions within the question bank. Click to preview, edit, duplicate, or remove a question. Next, let's look at the option to add questions in bulk text format. This is helpful if you have already prepared your questions in advance. Pay attention to the instructions and examples provided. The first line is the question text, followed by the answer options. Correct options are marked with an asterisk. In each option, use the pipe character to introduce feedback text. You can add as many options as required. Use hint to add hint text. Add an empty line to start a new question. Click to preview your questions, and when everything looks good, click Add Question to move them to the question bank. Now let's look at the AI option. Begin by providing the sources, which can be a video transcript or related readings. You can either paste the text or upload a file. If you use an interactive transcript extension, you can click the button to import the existing transcript text. Note that the transcript text is formatted as plain text, and irrelevant information is cut off based on the current time of the video. This means that if you are adding a quiz in the middle of a video, any transcript text from the latter half will be cut off. To keep the questions aligned with your learning objectives, you may paste the relevant objectives in the designated field. Here, you can select the assessment scope. By default, it is set to Meaningful Understanding. In the Additional Context section, you can specify instructions for your AI. For instance, you can tell it to generate questions in a different language from the source, avoid certain types of questions, or limit the number of options per question. Keep in mind that if you already have questions in the question bank, those questions will be marked for avoidance when the request is sent to your AI provider. Enter the number of questions to generate. Remember, the higher the number, the longer it will take, depending on your AI provider. Here, you can set the question type to single answer, multiple answers, or a combination of both. If your site enables the AI Generate Text action and you have permission to generate AI questions, you will see the Generate button. If not, you can still copy the prompt for an AI chat. Let's try the Generate button. As you can see, the question text box is populated with questions, and the preview is displayed on the right. You can edit the questions and click Preview to update them. Next, we'll try the Copy Prompt for AI Chat button. Go to your preferred AI chat. I'm using Claude. Copy the response and paste it into the result box. Then click Preview. Before we add these questions to the bank, here's a quick tip. If you use a YouTube video and Gemini Chat, you don't need the transcript text in the source, because Gemini can read your YouTube video content directly. Let's try it. I'll paste the prompt, and where it notes the sources of knowledge, I'll change it to the video link. Click Submit, then copy and paste the response into the result box. You can reorder the questions by dragging and dropping them. Now let's look at the behavior sections. Since we're creating an exit quiz, I'm going to check this box. I'll explain later why we need to indicate that this is specifically an exit quiz. Note that you can only have one exit quiz per video. You can set the duration in minutes. It's important to note that when a duration is set, the quiz enters safe mode. Learners cannot dismiss the quiz until they complete it. If they try to refresh the page while the timer is active, or if the time runs out, the quiz will be submitted automatically. Questions per attempt allows you to set the number of questions shown during a learner's attempt. If set, questions will be randomly selected from the bank. You can also check the box to shuffle the questions. Here you can modify question behavior. Check the box if you want to show the correct answer when learners click the Check button. If unchecked, only the outcome, correct or incorrect, is shown. You can also allow learners to retry a question if they answer incorrectly. If checked, a new question from the bank will replace the current one, provided that one is available. Next, determine the behavior of the entire quiz. Check the boxes to allow learners to reattempt the quiz after results are shown, to restrict reattempts after the time is up, or to allow reattempts after the quiz is marked as completed. Replace question set on retry means that a new set of questions from the bank will replace the current ones when a learner reattempts the quiz. Regarding completion tracking, the quiz interaction has 4 options in addition to the standard ones. Complete the quiz. The quiz is marked complete after an attempt, regardless of the outcome. Answer a minimum number of questions correctly. You must specify the number of questions. For example, if set to 3, the quiz is complete when at least 3 questions are answered correctly. Receive a passing grade. The quiz is marked complete when the grade is at least 50%. Receive a full grade. The quiz is marked complete when the final grade is 100%. You can also specify the amount of XP learners can earn. By default, XP is calculated based on correct answers and question weight. However, if you check the box to award full XP regardless of the outcome, learners are rewarded simply for attempting the quiz. In the Advanced section, there are a few additional features that are worth exploring. Here, you can set the close date for the quiz attempt. If you check this box, the quiz will be accessible to learners who have completed it by the close date. Click here to show or hide the checkbox radio button indicator before the option text. In the quiz navigation drop-down, you can set a restriction. Check this box to show the order number of the question, such as 1, 2, 3, before the question text. You can also provide a custom format here. For instance, you can use Q1, Q2, Q3, etc., each separated by a comma. The number of items in the format box must match the number of questions shown per attempt. Similarly, check this box to show the alphabetical order before the answer options, such as A, B, C, D. You can also provide a custom format here. The number of items in this box must match the maximum number of options in your questions. Enable detailed attempt reporting to record more detailed data on attempts, including the number of attempts, time spent on each question, the success rate, and the number of times each option is selected. Here, you can provide an option for learners to rewatch part of the video when they receive a grade of less than 50%. Similarly, you can also provide an option to go to a particular segment when they pass the quiz. Remember that these options are suppressed when the timer is active to prevent learners from navigating away from the quiz. Click Save Changes to add the quiz. Let's try it out. Because the instructions are provided, the quiz starts with a cover page. The footer shows the correct and incorrect answer counts and the timer if set. Click Start to begin. The timer starts when the quiz begins. When an answer is selected, click the check button to see the outcome. Because we enabled Show Answer on Check, the correct answer is shown here. When all questions are answered, click Done to submit the responses and get the results. If allowed, you can retry the quiz. Notice how the questions are different from the previous attempt. That's because we set this in the settings earlier. Before we try this out as a learner, let's talk about the Exit Quiz feature. This quiz was set specifically as an exit quiz. To make use of it, go to the Activity settings. When the quiz interaction is enabled by the administrator, a new completion condition is added. If you check this option, the interactive video can be marked complete when the exit quiz is completed. Let's attempt the quiz as a learner. Let's look at the report page. Click on the title to see the summary. You can sort and filter the questions. Click on a question to go to it. This bar shows how often this option was selected. At the bottom is the attempt summary for this question. Click here to go back to the summary page, and click here to download the summary as a CSV file. You can also review the attempt by a specific user by clicking on the corresponding cell. That sums up the AI quiz interaction. Thank you for watching.